Hello, and welcome back to Dark Desires. If you've already watched my first lesson, you will know we spoke about the foundations of becoming a better submissive. We discuss discipline, communication, honesty, and personal growth. But today, I want to ask you a question. Are you truly serious about developing yourself? Or are you simply enjoying the fantasy? Now, before you come all defensive, understand this. There is absolutely nothing wrong with fantasy. Fantasy allows us to explore our imagination. It lets us escape everyday life, and for many people, it's where curiosity begins. But fantasy alone doesn't create growth. Growth only begins when your actions start matching your intentions. So, today, I'm going to give you the 7 signs that you can work out if you're 100% ready about your development. Then I'm going to give you the 7 signs that you may still be living inside that fantasy rather than progressing beyond it. I want you to be honest with yourself. This isn't a test for me. It's a test for you. So the 7 signs, if you're ready to commit. And number 1, you will value discipline over excitement. Anyone can feel excited for a day. Anyone can feel motivated after watching a video or reading an inspiring post. But real development happens on the days when motivation disappears. Discipline is choosing to continue anyway. If you only partake when you're excited, you're building a habit around emotion. Number 2, you will follow through on your commitments. Really important. It's easy to promise change, but it's much harder to prove it. When you say you'll complete something, do you actually complete it? Or do excuses begin appearing? Think about that. Think about your commitment. Because commitment means more than words ever will. Number 3, you accept correction. Nobody enjoys being told they made a mistake. But people who understand that they want to improve also understand that correction isn't criticism. It's actually feedback. Every successful person has been corrected countless of times. Growth begins the moment your ego stops getting in the way. Number 4. You communicate honestly, truthfully, as truth creates trust. Whether you're discussing expectations, boundaries, concerns, or your progress, clear communication prevents misunderstanding. Trying to impress someone by pretending to be someone you're not will eventually fail. Number 5. You're patient. Personal development isn't built in a weekend. Confidence, discipline, self-control. These qualities develop through repeat progress. The people who succeed aren't always the most talented, but they're the ones that are most consistent. Number 6. You invest in your own growth. That investment might be your time, your effort, your education, your willingness to learn. The people who continue developing understand that becoming better requires commitment. Number 7. Your actions speak louder than your words. At the end of the day, nobody remembers what you intend to do. They'll remember what you actually did. Consistency will always be louder than promises. Now let's look at the other side. 7 signs you're just fantasizing. Living in that fantasy world. Number 1. You consume more content than you take action. You watch videos. You listen to podcasts. You scroll through your social media. You might read articles. But very little actually changes in your daily life. Learning without applying eventually becomes entertainment. Number 2. You constantly chase the next thrill. One day you're fantasizing by one idea. The next week you move on to something else. The excitement becomes addictive. But your personal development never moves forward. Real progress requires staying with something long enough to improve. Number 3. You disappear when things become challenging. The moment accountability appears, the moment effort is required, you quietly walk away. Growth often begins at the exact point where comfort ends. Number 4. You expect instant transformation. You want confidence today, discipline tomorrow, results next week. But life rarely works like that. Small improvements, repeated constantly, will always outperform dramatic burst of motivation. Number 5. You only join in when you're in the mood. If you're committed, depends entirely on how you feel today. You allow emotions to control your progress. Consistency means showing up, even when you don't feel like it. Number 6. You're waiting for someone else to change your life. A mentor, a coach, a professional can guide you. They can challenge you, and they can provide accountability, but they cannot complete the work on your behalf. That responsibility will always belong to you. Number 7. Your words are stronger than your habits. You talk about goals, your ambitions, your commitments, but your daily routine tells a completely different story. Success is rarely hidden inside what people say. It's almost always hidden inside what they repeatedly do. So, let's do a final thought, shall we? Where did you recognize yourself today? Perhaps you identified with more of the first list. Perhaps the second list felt a little uncomfortable. If it did, then that's perfectly okay. Self-awareness is one of the most valuable qualities you can develop. And I want you to remember, this isn't about judging yourself. It's about recognizing where you are today so you can decide where you want to go tomorrow. Don't compare yourself to somebody who's been developing themselves for years. Compare yourself to the person you were yesterday. And if today's lesson has given you something a little to think about, you know I would love to hear all your thoughts in the comments just down below. Which sign stood out to you most? And which one do you want to improve first? If you're enjoying what you're hearing so far, then please don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next lesson. You can also download my free beginner's submission checklist using the link in the description below. It's designed to help you start building consistency and self-discipline in a structured way. Until next time, take care of yourself, keep learning, and remember, real growth begins the moment your actions become stronger than your intentions.